Greetings, friends. I'm Abigail. Come wonder with me. Do you remember the season of Advent where we talked about preparing for Jesus' birth? Now, we're in a different season in the Christian calendar called Lent. In Lent, we prepare for Easter by spending time with God. We think about different stories from Jesus' life and his ministry. By learning more about Jesus' ministry, we get to learn more about God and the resurrection of Jesus. In our Bible story today, we meet 10 people who are together because they have a skin disease. During biblical times, you couldn't stay in the house with your family or be with your friends if you had the skin disease because they wanted to make sure that no one else would get it. It was really hard because they had to be distant from those they loved. The 10 people with the skin disease were outside the city together when they met Jesus. They asked Jesus for help, and guess what? Jesus healed them all from their skin disease, and they got to go home to their family and friends. This is amazing! 9 of them left immediately and ran back home. But one of them turned back to Jesus to say thank you for what had happened. He didn't just leave, but he stopped to have a relationship with Jesus. Friends, sometimes we forget that God wants to spend time with us and have a relationship with us. We can ask God for what we want, like the people in the story did. But relationship is about more than just receiving from God. It's about knowing God. One of the practices of Lent is giving up something so that you can spend more time with God. Last year, I gave up 1 hour of watching TV after school to do Bible study with my family. I really love watching TV, but using that time in a different way showed me a new way to spend time with God. My family learned more about Jesus, and we grew closer during this time. I also felt more confident praying and reading the Bible. When we ask God for things, let's be like the one who came back. Take time to say thank you and remember God's desire for a relationship with us. Lent reminds us that spending time with God is so important because then we are able to live with more love like Jesus. What are some ways you can spend more time with God? Now, it's your turn to wonder.